Good morning, it's Bruce. It's Sunday, August 3rd, 2008. Beautiful day. Hopefully I'll get out and get some sun. I'm going to start with a little show and tell, pulling things out of my obscure LP collection. And this is only the A's and B's. No. Adele's Life. Ambassador. Anya. I love this cover. And I love Vodka, Vodka. If you wake up singing Vodka, Vodka in the morning, you truly are an obscure musical lover. And Bring Back Birdie. I just pulled those out because I was reminded of all those old shows and more like them when Bill and I went to see Title of Show yesterday, a wonderful little musical that's currently on Broadway. Written by Hunter Bell, did the book, and Jeff Bowen did the music and lyrics. And they star in it along with Heidi Blickenstaff and Susan Blackwell, and it's a foursome that you'd love to spend the 90 minutes with. Title of Show is a little musical that they created trying to get into the Fringe Festival a few years back, and it just was the little engine that could and kept progressing. Bill and I saw it off Broadway at the Vineyard and really enjoyed it, and it moved to Broadway, where I think it belongs. Anything that's cute and entertaining and delightful and makes people laugh, it should have a shot on Broadway. Some people are complaining there's a little small musical, 4 chairs, 4 people, 90 minutes, charging exorbitant rates and like any other musical. But in 1979, my partner Bill was the stage manager for Monteith and Rand, a comedy team. They moved to Broadway. They played the Booth Theater with their comedy improv evening, sort of a Nichols and May of the late 70s. And they charged $20 a ticket at the Booth Theater for 2 people and 2 director's chairs. And people were outraged. But other people sat there and they enjoyed it. And I loved Title of Show. I thought it was wonderful. There's a variety of ticket prices you can choose from. There's discount offers. If the top price is $111, you know, it's the marketplace. I wish it well. I hope it runs. And you couldn't spend 90 minutes with 4 more cute, clever, and charming people. Jeff Bowen has written a cute little score. Couple things really stand out. 9 people's favorite thing, I think, is maybe a lot of people's favorite number in the show. Die Vampire Die, A Way Back to Then. A Way Back to Then is a lovely number. I don't have the original Broadway off-Broadway cast CD of this, but I'm actually going to order it today. Really enjoyed it. The audience was delighted, and I really don't think it's just for people who know theater. Although we did run into 2 people who I knew, 2 women, one I work with. They like to go to the theater. They like music. They're not obscure musical theater buffs, and they did say that they did not get all of the jokes, but they really loved it. They really loved the story about creating a show and getting it put on and all the clever things that go on during Title of Show. So I highly recommend Title of Show. Go out and check out the different discount tickets for it. If you're going to complain that it's $111, there's a lot of outlets there. So I wish them well. I really think this is going to get some Tony nominations at the end of the year. I know it's August and the year hasn't even started. We got 9 to 5 and Billy Elliot, a lot of things coming in. But their writing is clever enough to merit a slot in there at this date. So go see Title of Show. I have a good time, and if you love jokes about Henry, Sweet Henry, and Quimana, then this show really is for you. Last week, Bill and I also saw Thurgood. I did a blog about Damn Yankees, but I didn't get around to talking about Thurgood. Lawrence Fishburne starts as Thurgood Marshall, the Supreme Court Justice. It's about 90 to 100 minutes. It's a one-man show. I thought it was very good. To me, it wasn't engrossing theater. I did sort of learn a lot, and I appreciated Mr. Fishburne's bravura performance. The audience was really into it, and to me, it was a little bit more of a history lesson than a dramatic Broadway show. But I'm very glad that I saw it. It's at the Booth Theater, which is where Bill and Monteith and Rand performed, what is that, 40 years ago? Oh my God, 30 years ago. And I think it's only running a few more weeks. But if you want to see Lawrence Fishburne in a really great performance, he got a Tony nomination for it, and you're interested in the little political history in the Supreme Court, and the movement of racial relations and racial struggle and how Thurgood Marshall got to the Supreme Court. It's interesting, but as I said, it's sort of a historical lesson as opposed to a complete dramatic Broadway show. So that's that. Bill and I also went back to see Spring Awakening. I have a 17-year-old niece in from Switzerland, and she and her friend wanted to see Spring Awakening, so dutiful uncles, we took them, had a nice dinner, and saw the 7 o'clock Tuesday show. They adored it. This was my second time seeing it, and I think it's a very interesting and innovative musical. I can't say it's my favorite musical. I can't say it's my favorite Tony Award winner, because it did win Best Musical. But I love the direction. I love some of the score. I love the choreography. I think Michael Mayer has really gotten this piece into looking great and really getting an audience into it. As I said, Spring Awakening, this isn't exactly for me. I had more fun at Damn Yankees at Encores. But it's it's in its second year now, and it's got its following, and go Spring Awakening. And speaking of Switzerland, I'm going to just put on a little 10-second clip of me in the Swiss Alps last May, I believe it was, when Bill and I were in Switzerland. We're on the top of a mountain in Switzerland, so what else would you do? So enjoy my little 10-second tribute to Julie Andrews here on YouTube.